God, I couldn't get enough of Death Wish 3 last night.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
It
Old
is
school.
one of the worst movies ever made. Everything. The acting, the music, the gang members.
Why are they awful?
The head gang member looks like Bill Burr.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Can you walk
He
me?
looks like Bill Burr.
Of course.
Can you walk me through the Death Wish series, though? Number one was amazing, right?
You got Paul Kersey, and his wife and daughter are raped, and
This is for Tree?
well, the daughter's raped, the wife is murdered. Yeah, listen to that. Horrible music. And he goes out and becomes the vigilante. You know, he starts killing some of the bad guys. And then every subsequent one just has an older and older Charles Bronson killing the worst criminals, the most unrealistic criminals I've ever seen.
But who keeps getting... how is this fucking magnet for victims? Everybody he falls in love with is murdered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Paul Kersey.
Paul Kersey.
Oh, here's the gang. The chain.
Look at the gangs. And they wear paint on their faces, like these 80s style, like...
All white.
Yeah, they're all white. There's only
course.
one black guy or something.
Oh, this is horrible.
They got like...
They're like a music video.
Yeah, it looks like a bad 80s music video.
They're running up the steps. The guy looks like the fucking Papa, not Turbo's friend from fucking Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Is it a gay gang?
This is awful.
No, this is supposed to be, they're the toughest gang ever.
Get out of here.
And there's...
And all the break into an old man's house.
Yeah. And he's like, why you?
He's got a tire iron. He's opening the door.
And he doesn't
coming
look,
out.
He doesn't look to the side to see that there's a gang member there to bash his fucking head in.
What could this guy possibly
These guys-
have that they
And
want?
they're pushing him and sitting him down.
They're shaking him down. Extortion money.
now. It's collection time, Charlie. Collection time.
You know they really cast the gang well when... and there's Paul Kersey getting off
Get
a
off a
bus.
bus.
Because he's coming into town to clean it up.
Yeah.
And of course that's one of his friends. He's going to visit that old guy.
And they're just beating up Charlie and cutting up.
When Bill from Bill and Ted is one of the gang members, you know they cast a real tough gang.
You see the fake punches going on in the background?
So bad. And you know what's awful? These are the same type of bad guys they had in, like, Escape from New York. It was that same horrible early 80s gang.
You old piece of shit. Stay away while we're killing this guy. I pulled out, and you just like...
And the thing is, the gang members are so bad. The acting's terrible. The story's horrid. I couldn't get enough of it. I watched the entire thing.
All white guys. It's just so annoying.
bad.
I just love watching movies that show off gritty New York. Jesus, not again. No, just don't stop.
Yeah, gritty New York.
I love gritty New York in movies.
But this is over the top gritty New York. There's no place in New York that was ever like this in any decade, any decade.
Hey, Paul Kersey's on his way now he's going to the guy's house.
Yes.
Who was just killed by a gang or beaten up.
Crazy,
coincidence.
right? He's the vigilante.
Oh, they're
like, look, they just run the streets, and then the gangs are running wild in the streets. They're killing everyone, just punching people in the face. Yet people still just come out of the supermarket at night.
I see that.
And get assaulted and wonder, like, oh, they scream. Like,
Why would you have?
what happened?
Why would you have friends in the ghetto?
Why would you live there?
Dude, what a terrible fucking set this is.
Tell your friend to move, or you can't be friends anymore. Why would you visit this guy? Oh, Charlie doesn't look good.
No, he's in bad shape. Thank God the vigilante is there.
He has a gun, of course.
Oh, yeah, he's Paul Kersey. And listen to the music. Look at the bad guy on the back of the box. See? It's Bill Burr.
Holy shit, it does look like Bill Burr.
And it's Chuck.
Wow.
Hey, Ed, my favorite line in Death Wish 2 is when the gang member's wearing the cross and Charles Bronson sees him wearing the cross.
Yes, you believe in Jesus?
Yes, I do.
Holy shit, does that look like Bill
You're
Burr?
going to meet him.
Punch it out, boys.
All right,
Look
man.
at it.
Hey, what a corny fucking look.
It's so corny. He has a backwards mohawk where just the middle of his head is shaved.
But he's bald. He has thinning hair.
Yeah, maybe that's why he did it. He has to be the gang leader, and they don't want him to call him Old Chrome Dome.
I think it's a red line.
And he's got a red line of paint down there, and then 2 black lines on an angle.
Oh, those aren't
right on his
Band-Aids.
forehead.
No gang member would do that.
No, of course they wouldn't.
I know, he looks like fucking, he looks like Duvall in Network. Nobody is fucking scared of a guy with Tom Hagen hair in a gang.
How many Death Wish movies were there?
17.
There had to be 5, maybe, because it's a whole week of
Paul
Death Wish.
Kersey hunts a baby.
I'd love to see that. Or uses one as a weapon. Just beats people with babies. I'm Paul Kersey. Shut it.
Let's go to Dave in Canada. Dave?
I remember some guy once said, he tells chicks that are given toothy blowjobs to just make a Charles Bronson mouth. Where you got to suck your lips in. I'm Charles Bronson. And then the girls can give good blowjobs if they make Charles Bronson face.
Yeah, because the teeth are out of play.
I don't know who's killed him.
Did Bronson do all 5, or was it one of those?
Yeah, Bronson.
One of those
was in all 5.
switcheroos where they finally get rid of the main guy and
Bronson
keep
never
the
passed,
series going.
Never passed up a paycheck, that motherfucker.
Death Wish 5. It was cancer hunting for him and Jill Ireland.
Oh.
What, too soon? Jesus, cares?
Exactly.
They're dead. Get over it. Any bad neighborhood like that doesn't have fucking corny white people with red things
It
on
was
their
supposed to be
heads.
East New York.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And it was just pandemonium all the time. Daytime, nighttime. The gang just ran the whole place. It was awful.
Yeah, that fucking... the older brother from Happy Days ran a gang in East New York.
In East New York. And there was like one black guy. And he got taken out.
Look,
Paul Kersey.
what about the giggler? Lou,
Yeah.
My son loved the giggler.
You
man.
killed the giggler! They killed the giggler!
Wait.
One of the gang members was called the giggler because he would just, like, knock groceries out of old ladies' hands and go, and run away.
Oh, God.
Dude, I'm actually, my neck and head are tingling.
Bronson shot him in the back. It was great.
Who, the writer? I have to see the giggler, Dan. I have to.
The giggler.
They shot the
is so
giggler.
bad. They shot the giggler,
Oh, how
man.
fucking
They
terrible.
shot the giggler.
Who thought that was good?
Yeah. Oh, well, 85. It was the shit.
Dude, the
I guess.
80s had some atrocious
Here's
movies.
they shot the giggler. All right.
God, he wasn't black.
Crossing the street. And he encounters the giggler. They're just all bad guys. I'm just getting some ice cream.
Yeah, the suit.
Paige. That sounds like Paige.
Does it?
How much do I owe you?
Oh, he's carrying a camera.
Yeah, so they would try to rob him. So he carries something valuable. Oh, here's the giggler. Hey, man. So they're looking at him. This is worse than Grand Theft Auto. Like, it's just all bad guys.
It's worse than anything.
Look, the giggler, man. Giggler's running. He's going to snatch the camera. He got it.
And Bronson's just shooting him in the back.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They don't care. They start cheering him.
Oh my, look, it's the creep that stole my pocketbook 3 weeks ago.
Is that Rosie O'Donnell?
See that? They love it because, they're taking back their town. This is so... Right on. Here it is.
They killed the giggler, man. They killed the giggler!
Jimmy is cringing.
I went from the jail.
This gang fucking
Smart.
They killed the giggler! Oh, how bad was that? They killed the giggler, man. They killed the giggler.
That seems like that's when movies, it seems like there was almost a youth switch in Hollywood, and that's when movies started getting really fucking cheesy. Not that they weren't in the 70s.
Yeah.
But the bad guys were all like corny MTV video extras. It really got terrible.
People went to the fucking movie theater, saw that. It ended, the lights came up, and they got up and went like, that was good, man. So what'd you think? Yeah, it was pretty good. Oof. Did you see the part, man, when like he shot the giggler and like did you talk about? I can't fucking fathom that.
You know, at least one person after that movie probably tried to incorporate a laugh and get called the giggler because he thought it was cool.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Hey, it's the giggler. Hey, you know what happened to the giggler in the movie, though? Watch out.
No, but nobody would call him the giggler. He would just laugh a lot, and people would just go, stop laughing, you asshole. Your laugh is annoying.